We're back with another episode of Words of Wisdom with ChatGPT. Today's quote comes from Richelle Goodrich. Hey there, ChatGPT. Tell us a little more about Mrs. Goodrich.
She is a native of Washington State, graduate from Eastern Washington University with bachelor's degrees in liberal studies and math, science education. Her quotes have been published in a number of books including the Oxford, Philosophy Being Human, course book, a number of Chicken Soup for the Soul books, on an episode of the television show, Alone, and in a Revlon magazine ad campaign. She has a great love for the arts, drama, choir, sketching, painting, literature, but her strongest love is writing. Here are today's wise words from Richelle Goodrich. I'm starting to think this world is just a place for us to learn that we need each other more than we want to admit. The quote suggests that the world is a place where we can learn that we rely on and need other people more than we might initially realize or want to admit. It suggests that we may have a tendency to think that we can go through life on our own or that we don't need others as much as we actually do. However, the quote suggests that through our experiences in the world, we can learn that we need each other and that our connections with others are important. So my guy Drew, what say you?
Thanks, ChatGPT. Here's my take on these wise words. It takes a village as the first thought that comes to mind. If you have kids, especially multiple kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Parenting is just one example of needing help from others. In business, you see this a lot. From Fortune 500 to the mom and pop shops, not one person can do it alone. It is usually ego that comes into play when you try to tackle everything yourself. I think it takes a lot of guts to ask for help. Let me be clear on this. It doesn't mean you have to be dependent on others. That's not what this quote is referring to. You need to leverage others' expertise, knowledge, skill set, and work ethic to improve scale and make processes more manageable and efficient. The 3 Ds is what I hear right now as I'm talking about this. Delegate, delete, do. In no particular order. I'm sure there are variations of this, but this is how I remember it. So the key takeaway for today is to not let your ego get in the way of asking for help. Sure, you might be able to do it yourself, but is that the most effective and efficient way? Because I can tell you the fastest way to burnout is doing everything yourself. Trust me, cleaning the house and upkeeping with 3 kids is a good example of burning the candle on both ends. So take inventory on what you can delete, delegate, and do, because it really does take a village.
Now let's hear yours. In the comment section, share your thoughts on today's quote. Until next time, stay humble, stay hungry, and stay hopeful. And we'll catch you on the next episode.